What's up, guys? Back again here. I have Usman Khalid, and you got top 16 today.
Yep.
And yeah, you played Janemba, right?
Yep. So I played Janemba Mill. It's helped me a lot with most of the meta. It fights a lot of the meta except Pan. Struggles a lot against Pan, and unfortunately that's what knocked me out for top 16 cut. But it's definitely the deck I've used. 2 Dundays. Used against, I'm assuming I'm versing a lot of Chevron decks or any variant of Chevron decks.
Gojitas. Did you see many Gojitas today?
I didn't even face one Gogeta. I faced veggies.
Yeah.
This did not help. But
right. Chevron veggies.
Yeah, Chevron veggies.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I thought, alright, that's fine. But yeah, it was still good. Ironically enough, I used a Gogeta variant. I was actually using this. It scared him a lot to make him use objection in the second game. So that was pretty good. Peel off.
That's really good main deck, I think.
This is really good for anything that has dual attack or triple attack. Again, one of the guys who I versed to is using veggies. He Unipotara into Kefla. I had 2 energy up. He goes swing with Kefla. Get rid of dual attack. So he just had to leave it there. I took the damage. Then top decked for a Demon Sword Janemba and won the game from there. Then I run 4 North Kais. This is preference. I do run Overwhelm in the extra decks, which is why I ran this particular variant instead. Plus, I'm so used to having super combos back in the day where it works at 4 life rather than sparking 5.
Yeah, so you're used to something, just play what you're used to, right?
Yeah, definitely, hands down, 100%. What's the next card? 200 Rubies. Just make sure any big threats. Gogeta Shenron is the biggest one, culprit, that you can build a board and they can't do anything about it unless they summoned out at all cost Vegeta, but they have to do it in a cost, and it still favors you in that sense. And this helped me win my 6th game. Two striving to be the best. This put a lot of work against Frieza.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Frieza swap. Because they just couldn't do... Because they take so much aggression in their own life, they can't swing and then use combo cards or having to use their effects. Then they'd be a lot more cautious. But it stalls you for, like, at best, probably 2 turns.
Yeah, slows them down.
Yeah, it definitely slows them down a hell of a lot. Plus, it's good against aggro, good against veggies. But definitely recommend these. So let's put the promo on there. So let's put just these ones here. So they don't come up as often as I want to, but it's still good. You can sneak 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
Especially if...
I mean, usually they don't expect you to damage them.
No, not at all. Especially if I'm just swinging them with leader and they're so used to Janemba, swing, mill. Okay, and they just think, okay, they'll just be more cautious of the deck. Especially if they're 2 life. Then you're just sneaking this out and think, okay. Then they just lose more cards in their hands, which makes them easier to steamroll over. I played 3 of these. These helped a lot if you're versing a very grinding deck. If you're not, in my eyes, if you're not running this, it's okay. It's not so bad. Sometimes I would side these out if I'm going against a very aggro deck, because this will be too slow. I want to find something else better or something really easy to play in turn 3.
Okay.
3 Deadly Defenders. This stops a lot of things. Unfortunately, I messed up with Broly. It was my 2nd round. He ran Victory Strike with the lineage. But I kept throwing this down on the field, and he was just trying to combo over it, or went no, or just negate it, or just put Bean on there, something really stupid, and it's because they realise themselves they have to put a lot of work to get this away. And because it has Barry, they can't. Well, you can tap it. That's fine. You're just serving my purpose for it.
Yeah.
Raging Gohans, they're really fun.
Really good in the mirror as well, right?
Really good with mirror. Stupidly enough, I never versed a mirror today.
Oh, wow.
Not one single mirror. I kept seeing Janembas around me, but not against it. But I was prepared, so this does help, especially if you're trying to get board presence. This does help a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
So it's self-explanatory. I mean, you stand energy up. If you don't have moves, that's fine. Just keep these in your hands, just combo, and you just hope for the best.
Stay alive, mill them out.
Yeah, exactly. Same goes for this card. Exactly the same thing as Cell. Then playtesting this was really good. It can help you in really certain situations where if they have something really big. Sometimes, like one of the matches, there would be like a 5-drop Gogeta, thinking, okay, fine, I'll take damage. Then come to my turn, put this on the field, and just think, okay, fine, that's okay, I can't do anything about it. 3 of these. This won me Frieza army around 5.
Yeah.
So he had the 5-drop out. I summoned this for 1 to bait it out. He used the effect and took the life.
Yep.
Then I summoned this out and just swapped his 5-drop away.
Right.
Now, because this was stuck on the field, I top decked into these 2 as well, and I was still on 6 life at this point. I then managed to get this out. Oh, sorry, I apologise. I got this out and another one of this. So I summoned 4 for that and 4 for that. So I did 8 mills in 1 turn. It was stupid, and that's how I won my last game.
It was. Would you consider playing 4 of these?
For these?
Yeah, 4 reality benders.
No, because the thing is now people have caught on with the idea of Janemba. You don't want to leave any level of board on the field.
Yeah.
And especially if you're running these kind of variants where you've got Deadly Defenders, Courageous Hearts, or any single like 1-drops like these, even if you had your own choice of Borgos, this doesn't come into play as often as you would. But it's nice to know if you get board wiped, you can at least cut the resources by doing something really silly like this.
Sure. Yeah.
And then the last card in the main deck was all cost Vegeta. This won me 1 game. It's okay. It's good. I usually charge it. And if it's a grinding game, which I had 1 game of, like with Gogeta, I just used the effect, and I was on so much life, and he was on lethal at this point. I went, game? Yep.
Yep.
That's all the battle cards. Extra cards. 2 Mafubas, main boards. We're getting to
that.
We're getting to big boss monster territory, and I feel this answers so many cards out. I wouldn't be surprised if
Good in mirror as well.
definitely good in mirror. You delay milling. It's good against Frieza. They can't do that in the swaps. It's good against Lineage. I've only had to use it once, but then unfortunately he steamrolled me after that and with all those other swaps. And that was my first time playing that deck as well. Dimension Magic, I don't need to tell. It's
fantastic.
Untap too. It's great. And then Tinted Beans, really good card.
Of course.
It's the
Flame blue?
It's the reason why it's getting reprinted in the in the anniversary pack.
It's about time.
It's about time, yeah. Then
So side deck.
yes, side deck. Fine, just put this away.
We can just slide the mat down or something.
Of course. So Xenoburn.
Okay.
If you're expecting some sort of chain, like a pan chain, chain Zeno, Gogeta Shenron, and you have no energy, if you do draw into this, it's not the worst thing in the world, because the majority of the times what can happen is you'll have this, then you get into your infinite like Cell piece or Goku pieces, combo out of it, you might just about get lucky. Especially if you've got so much energy on you, and then at one point you'll just draw into a negate. So they're really good. Weese's Coercion, only run 2. More aggro, so if I was trying to verse Pan or Freezer, because they just love to swing at you as much as they can, because unfortunately that's one of Janemba's many weaknesses, is that he can't deal early aggression, so if this was in your hand, it's okay. Kami, only ever sided it once, against Veggies. Really good. Scared him really badly. He didn't want to commit to board whatsoever.
Yeah, it's really tough on veggies because 3 isn't enough.
No, of course. This was really good. So any kind of veggies, Wish is amazing. Plus, especially if you're versing Goji to Shenron. So the maths works out if you just swing with it once, get to 7 life, and then later on in the game, obviously they don't swing until they get to the Gogeta. You take 3 life for the first swing, that's fine. Second swing, at least you'll get to awaken and take the damage, and then you have 1 life left. At least, and then that way you can pitch a blue.
Yes, for your negate.
Yeah. So it's good in that sense as well, for even self-awakening. Another Mafuba, just in case. I just couldn't have space in the main board. 2 Haruharus. Never used them. They will be used eventually once we have a decent green leader. I did verse... Broly, definitely. But, I mean, I saw a lot of Clash of Fates Gokus. I versed one today, and he was really good. But because of the burst, I went, okay, that's fine.
It's fine.
You carry on.
You're winning the game for me.
You do you. That's fine. You go ahead. This is my biggest comment of the day. So, because of Janemba's leader effect of being 5 or less, Janemba suffers from cards that stays in active mode and just doesn't want to get touched. Something really stupid, something like Combo Killer and Zilla, or Fearless Pan. That you drop this for 1 mana, minimum 4, and you can easily get that in your drop zone because the amount of stupid combos you make. You just swing 30k, and he attacks active mode cards.
Yeah.
It's really good spot removal. I wish there's more variants like him, but I only thought about him like probably last week, and I just begged all my other friends, can you just get this for me really quickly? And it has saved me a ton, especially especially if you go swing, then go for the double strike.
The trumpet as well, yeah.
So it's like 30k.
It's another attack.
So it's like 40k double, and because no one expects it, especially if the worst thing they ever expect is like E Supreme Kai time, which you get a draw and you buff Janemba up, but this is a hell of a lot more aggressive, and that's what I wanted.
Okay, great.
And that's the main. That's all of it.
And you're not running any Vegetos?
No, because you're operating too much on having a lot of forecasts. One being your Janemba piece is there, another one being all costs Vegeta here. And if you need to really hard cast it, and at one point I had to do it to win a game, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 targets already. I need to lower it down because most games now are becoming finished by turn 4, finished by turn 5. And that's why I kept this one in. Granted, this doesn't draw you a card just like Vegeta, it still does a lot of work for you.
Okay, great. What were your matchups like today in general?
Matchups, every deck I versed was different. I did not verse a Mirror, I didn't verse Shenron Gogeta. I versed different variants of it though. I versed at least 3 Shenrons, Clash of Fates Goku, Frieza Army. What else did I face? 3 Shenrons.
Pans?
Pan was my top 16, and unfortunately I lost against that one. And I think that was it. I can't remember the last 2. It's been such a long day.
It has, yeah.
But yeah, that's the main deck. That's the magic of Janemba. We like to mill and not be interactive, but hey ho, it still wins. Hopefully, when they announce the new rare in set 6, there might be a new support for this deck as well. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to Johnny. He's currently fighting for top 4 at the moment.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Shout out to all my boys in Birmingham. There's a lot to name, from John to Dan. They're waving at me right now. Yeah. So all these special people right now just waving. Shout out to these guys for play testing. And shout out to everyone else like just supporting. These guys are wicked, because without them I would not have thought a really good build for this, and I was really happy with it.
I mean, your build definitely seems quite unique to me compared to some of the other Janembas I've seen. So,
I think the main point of it was because there's so many variants. So long as you're comfortable with the playstyle, you just build what you need to build. Don't follow like a list. Just take, if you want to follow a list, just take a basis of it and then just see what aspects you like and don't like. Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.